Nakia,
Hi, Dr. Tina.
hey, coming to you live from my hotel room, as you guys can see. Yes, I am in Asaba, Nigeria. I am stoked and excited at the same time because we have Nakia Tisby on the line. Nakia, let us see your beautiful face. Where's your camera?
It should be on. I don't know what that you know what? There it is.
Woo!
It finally
There you
came
go.
on. I was pressing it and pressing it. I didn't know what was going on.
You know what? And that's perfect. That's a perfect example of never give up, right? If you would have
Yes.
pressed it again, you would have just given up and you would not be live and we would not be able to see your beautiful face. So, I mean, Nakia, you are transitioning from corporate into entrepreneurship. You already have some products, but your story is unbelievable. So, I would love for you to simply go ahead, share your story with the world. She is a premier member of Global Women Speakers. She is, listen, transformational. Her story is going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your wig off, your eyelashes. So stay tuned because she's going to bring the fire and share some of the things that she has going on. But this is what I really would like for you to do. We've had multiple conversations behind the scenes just for the last 3 months. I want you to totally give them the juice, give them the real, and tell them how to come out of it. You have 15 minutes. I want you to just bring the boom. With that being said, I'm going to excuse myself and I'm going to turn it over to you. The next voice you will hear is none other than the all the way from Alabama, the Nakia Tisby. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. My name is Nakia Tisby. I am the founder and CEO of Human Network, a 501c3 organization that provides life coaching to youth living with a mental disorder in underserved communities. I want to start today by saying how honored I am to be here in front of such an amazing group of people. I like to begin my talk today by sharing a quote with you. You are confined only by the walls you build yourself. Let's take a moment to think about that, shall we? You are confined only by the walls you build yourself. As we think about this, what imaginary walls have you built around yourself, both personally and professionally? Let's take a moment to consider that. Again, what walls have you created around your potential? Today, I will share with you why we can find ourselves within these walls, what it takes to break free of these self imposed limitations, and what breaking free could look like for you. My hope is to inspire you to take hold of your life and reach your highest potential, not only to show yourself your worth and what you're capable of, but also to create a remarkable future for generations to come. The world is constantly evolving, and we as humans are responsible for continuing to change, grow, move, and improve everything around us. By the end of this talk, we will be able to put fear behind us in order to find a common goal. And that common goal is evolution for positive change in our futures. When I was in high school, every morning I woke up and before my feet touched the floor, I turned on my radio. Sign of the times, right? I remember how my body would respond to the rhythm of a catchy beat, and I danced my way into the groove of getting ready for the day. You see, dancing for me was a favorite pastime, a moment to escape and feel free. I never worried if I was in tune or off beat. I simply moved my body in a way that made me feel good. I enjoyed dancing so much that I found myself humming to the memory of a lyric and I'd shimmy down the hallway at school. One day, someone shouted out, "She's crazy, never mind her." And then everyone laughed. I was so ashamed that I didn't dance again. I would like to share why I am passionate about the topic of breaking through self imposed limitations. I live with bipolar disorder, a mental illness that has affected me in a number of ways. And for anyone who doesn't know what bipolar is, it's a mental disorder that causes shifts in a person's mood, energy, and concentration. Can you imagine how many walls I put in my life when I was diagnosed at the tender age of 19? Especially that day when someone called me crazy. Due to being bullied, I put myself into a box, and that box contained the following self made truths. One, no one would like me anymore. Two, I would not be able to maintain friendships and relationships. Three, I would not be able to live the life I wanted or imagined due to my diagnosis. And finally, I was ashamed and felt alone. Can you imagine this life for a lonely little girl? What worse is that I continue to live believing these lies as an adult. It sounds like an extremely sad case and very upsetting. And for a while it was, so much so that I attempted self harm. However, as you can see today, I am here speaking in front of you. I am living proof that breaking free of barriers that you, others, or society has placed on you is the ultimate way that you can live your best life. One source in which I have always found strength is with my journey is through my faith. My ministry of helping others living with mental disabilities to break free of shame and silence reminds me that life can still be fulfilling and rewarding. My favorite scripture, Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This passage and the reminder that God has my best intentions is a constant comfort for me. By reminding myself that God loves me for who I am and has a plan of hope and prosperity, I can find safety in knowing that I deserve hope, light, and happiness. I believe that God gave me beauty from the ashes of self doubt and self harm. I am now free of my box of limitations and live authentically in my truth and being unashamed in my testimony. I was able to achieve all of this through dedicated self work, of changing my mindset, support from trusted people, and always never allowing myself or anyone else to speak negatively into my life. This journey was not an easy one, and there were many times in which I struggled. However, I rediscovered my little light and I allowed it to shine brightly, and I was not going to let that go. From here, I would like to discuss in more details ways that I was able to break through these barriers to create the life I now have. All of this is further detailed in my book, Beauty from Ashes: Finding Redemption in Self Forgiveness. In short, I was able to climb out of my box by following my 7 principles of finding success in distress. They are: one, the mastery of releasing anxiety. Life can be complex. However, I knew I could not combat my anxiousness with worry. I needed a way to stay the course. Two, the mastery of releasing depression. There are situations that happen in our lives that are beyond our control. Finding trusted sources I could talk to benefited me greatly. Three, the mastery of releasing fear. Fear is real, and I needed to fight it with real solutions, like finding the source of unwelcomed emotions. Four, release the flow of low self confidence. I had to believe in myself before I could help others. Five, rid the self doubt. I had to invest in myself in order to be successful. Six, impatience is the enemy. They say when you make a plan, plan to fail, and look at them as lessons learned. You're only in competition with yourself. And lastly, I had to forgive myself. Now that we have imagined the walls we have placed around ourselves, and in brief, some steps we can take to rid ourselves of these barriers, next, I would like you to imagine a life where you had no walls, a life where you were able to live to your full potential with nothing holding you back. Again, let's take a moment to picture this. What does this no holding back, living your life to the fullest look like to you? What life would you create for yourself if you had nothing holding you back? Another quote that can help us imagine a life with no self imposed limitation is nothing is impossible. The word itself spells I'm possible. If we completely let go of our self doubts and the non truths that are holding us back, imagine what we can achieve. As I mentioned earlier, it is crucial to our existence that we continue to push forward, continue to move and evolve in order to create a better world for the next generations. The limitations we are putting on ourselves are holding us back from achieving things that we have yet only to imagine for ourselves. And why is it that we put these limitations on ourselves? When we think about this question, many ideas come to mind. Some ideas are external, such as barriers that we face every day. For example, systemic systems, repression, access to healthcare, and etc. Many barriers are also internal, such as our own internal voice and feelings that continue to keep us down, as well as generational trauma. The self critical voice in our head can be so loud sometimes, and it can be really hard to break free of these thoughts. External barriers to success are sometimes hard to change or overcome, but that does not mean that it is impossible. This is the same mentality for internal barriers. We can be our own worst enemy at times, but again, we can also be the superhero that allows ourselves to climb out of this box we have put ourselves in. If you feel as though you are allowing self imposed limitations to keep you in a box, I am calling on you all to take action within your life, to take the reins and take control back of your future and happiness. This right now is a call to action. And if you feel as though you need support along this journey, I'm offering a free discovery call to assist anyone in a difficult place to release the limits off your life. In addition, the first 10 attendees to sign up for this discovery call will receive my ebook, Beauty from Ashes: Finding Redemption in Self-Forgiveness, completely free. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to have a one on one conversation with me to discuss ways that we can break free from self imposed limitations. Again, to sign up for this self discovery call, please scan the QR code on your screen. Again, the first 10 attendees to sign up for this discovery call will also receive my free ebook completely free. Again, scan the QR code on your screen. To end the time we are sharing today, I would like to leave you with one last quote by Anatole France. If the path be beautiful, let us not ask where it leads. This quote for me is true, but it is missing a crucial piece. The path may be beautiful in any nature, but we need to forge our own path and make our own future. We have the power to create something beautiful or let fear and pain continue to keep us bounded. Allow me to help you live your best life as your best self. Now, I bet you're wondering if I ever danced again. The answer is yes. I dance so much so to the tune in my head that others still may think I'm crazy. But you know what? I don't care. I know that I am a powerful, purposeful soul that waters the seed of my own self belief. And I believe I am whole, competent, and worthy of all that life has to offer. Remember, no one can break what they never built. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen and share this beautiful space with me. Please know that I truly believe in you and believe in your ability to create the life you deserve. Thank you.
Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Wow. Wow. That was so, I mean, literally heartfelt that I have to say it backwards. Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
You know, I'm looking in the comments, people say welcome, hello. Wow. Sign up. Somebody said, how do you sign
How to
up?
sign up? Yeah, so the QR code. I have a QR code that you can use to sign up. Do I need to
I
put that
love
back up for them? I can put that back up if they need it.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I'm a fan of giving people what they ask for and more, right? Awesome.
Yes, me too. Yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So, whew, it's like we have to take, I literally, I need a fan. Like, this is a lot. Whoo, you shared a lot. Look, this is a sign in my room, but I'm like, I need this. Like, so emotional. And so I am grateful that God spared your life, because what I do know in my own thought pattern, in my own, is that God doesn't keep anything he can't use. And so you are just getting started. The world is waiting on your story. And I'm just honored that you chose Global Women Speakers as a vehicle to share your message. And so we appreciate you. You are valued and you matter. And with that being said, I want to just have him play a song. Ready? Victor, because yeah, we need to bring it back, and I'm emotional right now. So go ahead, Victor, take it away.